check to see if it's started yet. Just a few minutes into it, but it takes a second for it to turn on. Oh, is it on? Whoop! Just a few minutes into it. I think so. Yeah, that's me. How's it going? Hey, how is everybody doing? Make sure everything's plugged in really good. Hope you guys had a great weekend. Or if I don't know if I'm not great with time zones. I'm wondering if there's anywhere that's still in yesterday. Well, either way, I hope you guys had a great weekend. We are back. We are back with MechWarrior. And if you remember from last time, we tried another special mission, and we had about the same result. In fact, I think we didn't even win this one. Like this one, the one special mission we did the first time, we won, but we couldn't quite get to extraction. But we ejected, and we ended up getting surviving. This one we had to eject before we are, getting out with basically a lot of. First time we got a lot of casualties. This time, fortunately, even though the mechs got absolutely beat up terribly, every mech that we sent, I don't think we actually had one death this time. In fact, we have some people we could hire if we really wanted to. Lieutenant Brewer was looking. You can kind of tell someone's skill based off looking at the salary. Don't so much care about the hiring cost. Now, this is 100% accurate. Like you see here, 33 is a really good place to be. 31 is pretty good, and 32 is pretty good. Lieutenant Hairston being kind of not as great. You could say Macaulay's nice for is really good for their price because I think they're cheaper than both, but but I think they have more points than him, but a little less points than him. But that's within such a range that's practically meaningless. The hiring cost only really is based off of what they're starting with. A lot of times that'll be the only thing that oftentimes it gets impacted by. But even in this case, her price is lower, and I think she starts even with more points than him or him. So Lieutenant Macaulay is a pretty good buy for a pilot, as long as you don't use missiles, because that's a pretty horrific missile skill. I mean, if we make with 7 with laser, up to 7 on lasers, 6 with ballistics, and the fact that she can get 32 and she's pretty well rounded and everything, like Lieutenant Brewer would be an amazing assault. Like an amazing assault guy because he's got just an amazing assault pilot just because of that 7 here, and evasion obviously not being that big a deal for assaults. But 5 and 5 is nice. Like I'm thinking like heavy medium mech would be good for her. But and I don't trust evasion too much with the AI, so them having a really great evasion skill isn't necessarily stand out with me. It doesn't really stand out that much to me. Maybe it should. Maybe it should really be something I should pay more attention to, but we do not have anything close to getting that one assassin worked out. All right, so we gotta climb back up. We gotta climb back up the rungs of economic success, everybody. We gotta climb back up the rungs of economic success. We get collect 1 assassin mech. Oh, do I have an assassin mech for you, actually? Yeah, this one, it's amazing. It's absolutely perfect. Trust me. It's barely used. Barely used. Did I say it was barely used? I'm selling literally like if you're looking at the screen, you should see something. This has every single part destroyed. Every single one. There is not one surviving limb, body part, or anything. It is entirely and utterly pulped. Yeah, I'll give it to the. Trust me, it's amazing. Just has a little bit of a scratch on it, and look what they'll give for me. They'll give $1 million. So, you know what? I'm gonna do that mission at some point. Man, I imagine they'd be after me. They'd be really coming after you. Imagine this. Like, we actually also have all these upgrades. We really haven't had much time to try to implement, so we should probably try to do that. So we got to repair a lot of stuff. So I'm gonna actually let the timeline go by a little bit until we can get a lot of this. We're gonna have to have these pilots recover anyway, and so that gives us a lot, you know, some time, and also something we can do with these mechs. So let's move the Blackjack into Bay 1 because we're going to be using the Blackjack. We got 2 Javelins, so we could use the 2 Javelins. Well, let's have that over here, so, and see what happens. I don't think I messed around with the SRM Javelin too much, so let's see what we fix. It's more like Mech Mechanic Simulator, which I believe is actually a game at this point. But, because we've had to repair this so many times. We've had to do so many fixes. Okay. AC2, let's change that. I'd really like to replace the AC2 with the light rifle, but they just don't have anything really for the light rifle here. And if I did, do they even have light? Oh, they do have light rifle ammo. Oh, please give me light rifle ammo. Ah, that's amazing. I mean, the only problem is I don't have 2 light rifles. So I'd have to just make do. And if that light rifle gets knocked off, then I'm done. You know what? I'm gonna put back the AC2 and put on this one. Buy a little bit better of an AC2, so we're not having to deal with really subpar gear. I put AC2 ammo. Oh, not ammo, half ammo. There we go. And I'm going to actually just go to the market. I don't know. Oh, no, we need to change a few things. Alright, so the jump jets we have are okay. I mean, I can't really put much more armor on anyway, to be honest. I guess I put a little bit more on the arms and on the legs. Let's just get rid of some of the jump jets. Max armor, see what we get here. We really don't need that many of them. So we're a little better in the legs. Stuff like that. Don't get me wrong, peeking is really great with the Blackjack since everything's so up high on the Blackjack. But I really don't think I need 4 jump jets. I feel like that's just tempting me to do something silly. I felt like we were having problems overheating too, so I almost feel like we need to work that out. And we did have weapon, like a... Well, we can check this out, which is kind of cool. But we do need to kind of consider those things when we're going into the combat. But we will keep jump jets because it's just too good of an advantage to just be able to poke up and shoot when all your weapons are like this. Your weapon profile is so high up that it's really hard to ignore the ability to jump. Maybe there's someone out there who I could even get rid of one of them and just have it on one leg. But I don't want to do that. I want to leave some. So start work. But our legs are a little more equipped, so we don't have to worry about losing our legs so much. Oh, you know what? I could have changed... Oh, hold on. Upgrades. I do want this thing to be able to take a beating since we're running in it, and I tend to kind of lead from the front. So we got to be... We kind of are like we kind of play like armored cavalry in terms of battle tech, where we just kind of go in there and hit the target rather than hit and run. We do a little bit of maneuvering, but that's about it. I'm not too caring. I don't care too much about the mobility. The anchor turn could be good though. If you gotta upgrade something, turn speed in BattleTech oftentimes is one of the better choices. Sensor range is also good if you have a lot of LRM people, because as long as one of you have the guy on your sensor, you can blast them. So also condensed cycle time for being able to fire. So I want internal structure because we're kind of, if we go down, the mission's over. The mission's over. We have to come back. Condensed cycle time is not a bad option. Now the good thing is we have this extra money to do it with. I'm not going to bother with the jump jets. I'm not going to bother with the jump jets. I'm going to do maybe anchor turn, but we're a direct fire support, which means we're probably going to be firing at a modest distance, and our turn speed isn't horrific, so I'm not too sure. And we're gonna have to have some times in which we can't fire because our heat's pretty high. So I would rather do some more cooling if I could. But sensor range is important for us since we're basically playing as the vanguard of our group. So I want to put that on the bottom. What should we do? I want to ignore anchor turn though. It's a really good one, but I want to have heat stuff later. You can just remove it later, and it is expensive to do anchor turn right there. 100,000. I'd rather put more stuff on more mechs. I mean, this is going to come out already to a pretty decently large price. So we're going to just do this. That's already half our budget. These two, I'm going to have to change to this one's loadout. I might have to check some of these damage. How like the damage has been working out lately. Oh, I could put LRMs on one too. I could theoretically have another LRM boat, but that's its only weapon. So sadly, I think that would be kind of short-sighted. But 2 LRM 10s would be amazing. That would be so fun. If we played it, then that would, maybe. But just 2 LRM 10s of it just sitting there launching would be hilarious to watch. I mean, it's a medium missile slot. I mean, let's cancel this. Okay, I want to see what did this one have? Loadout. 2 LRM. Oh, he has 2 LRM 5 streams. I guess we could put LRM 10s on it. Maybe try to do more firepower. Have it sit back a little more. Be a true LRM boat. Maybe we should do that. Maybe just accept the Assassin as being more of an honest-to-goodness LRM boat. Rather, because we lost one of the Assassins, so we have significantly less firepower. Oh, no, we only have 1 LRM 10 slot. So we can only have 1 LRM 10. Oh, that's a it's a downright shame, honestly. So we can only do like a 15 rather than a hail of 20 missiles. But hey, that's almost as much as both of them combined would have had. So I'm not gonna complain. We are 3 pounds overweight though. We're basically carrying a whole extra LRM. I mean, that's 440 rounds. So now we're going a little underneath where we probably ideally would be. I'm going to take a lot of the stuff from the head. And then I'm going to take a little bit from the legs. Since it is kind of staying away and I'm not too worried about its speed, I'm going to go down to 30. Or I might even have to go lower. Because 30 would keep it at the same as the torsos. Ah, but that's still still not enough. We're gonna have to go maybe down to that of the arm with 24. And then maybe 10 for the head. Ooh, don't want to do that. Don't want to do that maybe. Engine heat sink. Heat may also be a problem. It might also turn into a problem. We're going to actually just put the other LRM on. And unlike the stream, it's going to be just like a giant hail of missiles versus one after the other. And that's both... I mean, I guess I could do the LRM 10 stream, but it's actually looking like... Well, actually, when that's upgraded, that's why. Don't have an unmodified LRM 10 to really check the price difference. I'll do that. LRM 10 stream. And an LRM5 stream. And unupgraded that way, if it gets wiped, then it's not that big a deal. Now we'll go to 24. Ooh, 24 feels a little light. Can we go 20 on the legs? The armor is just so light. Maybe 30 on the front, torso. 10 on the head. Might not be able to have the LRM-10 reliably. I guess we could change to a small laser, but the pound difference is barely anything. We're looking at a pathetic pound gain. I guess I could go just no armor on the arm. Just, you know, whatever. The arm could just get knocked off. I don't care. Is that heavier than a normal medium laser? Tonnage, what's the tonnage? 1 ton, no, it's about the same. You could even do a large laser, but I don't want to do that. That would be clearly too much armor loss. I might go everything down to 24. Could move the legs up a little bit then. Or maybe I have to leave the legs down then on 20. Maybe a little less on this arm. 20. We need 0.4. We need 0.4 gone still. So maybe 2 from the back. Is LRMing? Maybe 18 on the legs. Whoop, 17, 16. How about this? 16, 16, and then a 25 on the torso, so the torso has a little extra. So this had a 96 drop for a 6 improvement of firepower. This thing is just going to be LRMing, if I can help it. That's all we can really do. What's the max range of it anyway? 720 meters. So once we get about 720 meters out, we need to set them up and then not let them get close, because otherwise they're going to be in some serious trouble. They can fire about like 44 times, right? Like almost 44 times. They're going to have a little bit lower because they're firing, rather than 10, they're firing 15. So that's 5 tons versus... It's way more efficient to just have more LRM5s. Well, how much is the LRM5 versus LRM5 stream? They're the same price, pretty much. There's not much difference. I might just do LRM5 streams then. At least I'll get, I won't run out of ammo as quickly. There's just not enough, space on it, really. So LRM5 stream. LRM5 stream. We got LRM ammo. We need a half ammo. Oh, there we go. That's what I wanted. So I can have ammo on both sides. There we go. And I guess then we can you put a heat sink just in case, because I'm not entirely sure if the heat might be messing things up, and max armor it. Move it from the back though. I don't really care for back armor. Especially if it's going to be firing from a mile away, but I do like the idea of getting rid of the armor on the arm. And relying on this kind of stuff. 25, 25. Let's go all the way up in the torso. All the way. I'll go all the way up in the head. So if it gets its legs destroyed, I don't think that's going to matter that much. I don't think that's going to be that big a deal. So we're going to start work on that. And we can actually do upgrades. I don't really care about kinetic cycle time. It only has 1 weapon. But I do like the idea of fortified internal structure. an expanded sensor range because it is I'll move. Okay. And then I'll leave it there. How much is that? And we probably don't have the money to go around doing all that. So we're going to go back to doing our missions. What's this? 2 to 5? That's another 2 to 5, and it's got a cantina. So I'll go there. We'll change it up. We'll get some new scenery in. Other than just getting going after that mission in the Lopez system again. Because that really messed us up. Every time I think I can do one of these transmission things, we get in trouble. All Capellan residents are stalwart, hardworking, and deeply honored to live under our flag and the protection it provides. That, however, does mean we are unaware of the unfortunate constraints and shortcomings our nation has been forced to institute. As the centuries of succession wars have passed, we've seen our territory shrink and our military production slowly erode. One of our military assets is banned from is a band of Davian military. Oh, my mouse is blocking it. Band of military defectors from the 9th Avalon Hussars, who fled to our territory in 2862. Near the end of the Second Succession War, disagreeing with the self-righteous hypocrisy of the Federated Sons, these defectors helped Chancellor Otto Lau, I hope I'm saying that correct, formulate the elastic defense strategy that saved our realm. For the past century and a half, the Cerberus Hounds, as they've called themselves, have lived in relative peace in a collection of planets inside Confederation space. As various threats arise, however, the Hounds have been known to answer the call to defend themselves and our great nation. Now it seems their location and disposition has been leaked to Davian forces, who send strike teams to eliminate the defectors for their ancestors' generation-old betrayal. As capable as these noble Capellan warriors are, we cannot let them fall in battle. We request any support available. Safeguard our citizens and you shall be rewarded. I'll accept. I don't think it is a time limit. We'll take Mech Collector, Mech Hunter. Mech Hunter's easy. Mech Collector's also easy. Since it's a locust and you get a lot of those. Go to Cyan and collect 1 body armor. Cyan commonality. We'll be able to grab that in a second. I can just... Can I, hold on. Can I do the... I'm pretty sure I have the mission. Because I'm pretty sure I have a locust. Do I have a locust? No, I have a flea. I have a flea, but don't worry. We'll probably be able to get a locust. Okay, so we got Flash Strike, Dead Air, and Disposition. Assassinations are not my forte. But we'll do it. It's an easier assassination. We should get a good amount of money from it. All these are, and also I want to do it before Merrick getting angry at us for attacking them for the other two. So I don't really care about airstrike support. Damage coverage is a given. Let's get as much money as we can out of this. Okay, so we'll go ahead and go. Dispossession, I think is the quest. So we have Lieutenant Blum, menu. And where do we want to put you in, Blum? You're actually probably... Hold on, who's got the best missile right now? You're actually going to be in the assassin. We made the assassin's the only real missile guy other than this one. And that's the laser one. Oh no, we forgot to change this. We forgot to upgrade this one. Hold on, Battle Mix. Loadouts. I guess I backed out of that one. Do they have SRM-6 I could get? Yeah, they do. It's above our pay grade, though. Hold on, do we not have an SRM-6? No, we have SRM-2 streams. You know, we might have to go in with an SRM-2 on it. We just have to live with it. And do we need the jump jets, really? That many jump jets on it? Feels a little excessive. One on the market. Okay, and then we can put that one. We can redistribute those jump jets. In fact, hold on. Take them off the legs. Put them on the body. There we go. In fact, just one on the body. There we go. Well, we could. I guess we could. Hold on. We could go to the market and try to sell stuff, but we have sold a lot. SRM4 we could afford. How about we'll just put an SRM2 on it for the moment? Except that we're beat in that regard, and just accept that and just put that on. I guess that means I can put a little more armor on it for right now. We're way underweight actually. We could put, if we want, just some more ammo. Not that we really need it. Maybe some more heat sinks. Yeah, that's about. I think that's probably. And actually, this is only half a ton. Why not? That'll do for now. We can just replace it. So start work. Conflict penalty. 26 days though. I don't know if that's within our mission. Okay, that was within our mission allotment. Okay, so we're good. So they're ready. They're ready. Okay, I think we're all ready. I could probably change that one so it actually didn't have that many jump jets, but we'll wait. I think it's the same amount of armor, right? Yeah, it barely didn't get any armor upgrades. I would remove them and so we could get more heat, maybe. That's the only thing I could really think of doing. But missile-wise, I think it's ready. Alright, so let's go ahead. Get ourselves started. This should be an easier mission than we have been doing. I think we're still way under the drop weight. Which is something we'll have to get used to. Oh, we're down. It's a snowy place too. That's fun. You can check what we look out from the outside. Okay, we can jump. Our jump's still actually pretty okay. It's not bad. It's, I guess because we're a little heavier, it's not as quite as powerful. That's okay. Doesn't have to be. Okay, so Blum, we need to remember, needs to be situated about 700 meters out. We can't get him any closer. So I'm going to have that set on there. Okay, hold on. That's a little further. Oh no, he's almost in range. Hold on. Get him our range. There we go. There we go. Just use our AC2s for the moment. There we go. Okay, once we get within 700 of that one there, we're just going to drop them. So, go to location is almost ready. I'm pretty sure, is that a turret there? There we go. Okay, we got a mech here. Okay, so I'm going to tell him to go to this location. And that should be close enough that mech can get attacked. Come on, LRM him. That's right. Long-range missile against the locust. We can get that. If we can get that locust too, we'll finish our cantina mission. Yeah, that trees are giving me a hard time. Whoa! Get this guy. Only got small lasers. I'm not too worried about him. So far, we've been getting hit pretty much in the center directly. To destroy that. Hold on. What's going on over here? Come on. Stop hiding, turrets. You're. Oh no, those aren't turrets. Those are the vehicles. Okay, and then. So for assassination, we should have to destroy actual targets, not buildings. And this is why I have a little bit of a harder time. Or I think generally this can be a little more difficult. And you're more likely, obviously, to get to them because they'll come to you. But, hold on. There's a turret there. Oh, I'm shooting over him. There we go. Okay, here we go. Blum should be right here. Go to your location. Wait. Is Blum in trouble? He sounded like he was hurt. Oh, gosh. That's a hunchback. So these hunchbacks are going to be a problem. Because that's going to be a lot of ordnance coming at us. Whoop. Hold on. Up here. Now if we jump. Oh, I turn on the map really big. Oh, there we go. There we go. You can kind of see, this is why I was saying that this whole jumping thing is just too good to miss out in its entirety. Whoa. Oh, we're getting pretty heavily hit in the armor. Let's run up. Let's try to get that gun knocked off. Oh, we damaged something. I can see that. Let's keep behind him. That's right. Don't turn that gun at me. What are you looking at? What are you looking at? Don't look at me. Oh, there we go. As long as we shoot that shoulder, if that thing has a pretty big weapon on it, we'll be safe after we get it knocked off. Oh boy, we're really hurting the center. Oh no, we're stuck. Oh no, he's gonna core us out if we don't. Hold on. Okay, let's run over this way. Let's get some of that armor in the back. A workout. Let's tell everyone to go after that. He has only a small laser left. So he's... Oh, there we go. He's down. Oh, Shadowhawk. There we go. Let's try to get him hit. Ooh, boy. Tersa's taking hits. Let's stand behind here. Or actually... Oh, no, he's coming around for us. Turn around. Use our back armor a little bit. Let's try to use the terrain to our advantage here. Shadowhawk's another one that's a fun one, you're using the Battlemech tactical game. Oh, let's back up. Oh, let's move back. We're too hurt in the chest to really be able to kind of tank this guy. Okay, hold on, back, turn around, run off, run, fly off. Whoop. Oh, we're in a valley. We're in trouble. We can only hope that our allies can pull him off of us. And it's possible. Yes, it's worked. We gotta turn our back on him whenever he turns at us. Because otherwise we'll be in trouble. Okay, let's turn around. Give him something to shoot at that's not, and that's armored. Okay, so far we're doing pretty good. He hasn't really hit us that much more than the Hunchback did. He's in a weird spot. Let's turn around. I feel like he was about to shoot at us. Okay, hold on. There is something that absolutely blew up through sky high. Come on, you guys finish him off. Oh, no, we did. Fun. Okay, so we have... So that arm of that assassin went off, which is actually kind of as we planned, so that's good. Oh, don't want to get hit in the front by that guy. Let's make sure he's not targeting us. Okay. And get his arm. Whoop, turn the back up. Turn the back. Make sure our back is facing him. He's got more armor. Okay, let's get that. We can get that AC arm off. That AC burst arm. Oh, he's shooting at us. Oh, it's off. Only a small laser now. Should be easy enough to get rid of him. There we go. We got one more guy really to take out. Blum is doing pretty good, though. Hold on. Blum. Go here. And that's Lieutenant Manuel. All right. Order all. Whoop. Oh, I'm a little bit off. Inform me. Blum. Go to location. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna try to get rid of these turrets. Oh, gotta turn our back on that. Woo! A missile. Is that SRM or LRM1? Hold on. SRM. S2 SRM10s. That's a problem. If he gets close. Oh, he's a little bit out of my range. Oh, we're out of AC-20 ammo. So we're just down to our medium lasers. Okay, let's get that guy destroyed before I move any further. Oh, well, I'll go further. He's far enough behind. I don't think he's going to sneak up on us. Can only peek so much. There we go. Oh, and that was actually the last one. Okay. Cool. Let's get out of here before we just end up getting trashed on the way out. Okay, hold on. Everybody, form on me. We're heading out. Oh, that actually went pretty well, considering we're really underweight for the missions. Oh, also good thing is this thing will help shoot any enemies that are hiding out for us, unless it's right under it, like that. So that was really fun. That was actually a really fun one. I'm happy we were able to get through that one. The AI probably did pretty well this one, too. I'm expecting Blum to really have standed out. Or Blum to have really standed out. Our reputation is so much higher than we really deserve. Because our mechs are just not that... Our mechs are not at the level that our reputation is. No mech was on the table, sadly. RM10s. We'll just go right down the list, I guess. There you go. And we made a good amount of money. Actually, Lieutenant Manual, the one with the... That's the laser one, right? Absolutely destroyed people. She did really nice. She did really good. I wasn't expecting her to do that well. Like, she did well, but a lot better with 300 damage. Normally AI gets around like 100. But then again, we did fight heavier mechs, so heavier mech enemies, more likely your AI is going to have more damage on the board. Likewise, same with you. We still did around like 700. Really, Blum just didn't take too much damage, but that is to be expected since he was really just focused on doing the LRMs. Alright, so the damage overview is pretty nice. If I look, they took some leg damage. Torso is obvious. Their back armor did get knocked off on both, it looks like. No, on this one. Not on this one. And actually they did pretty nice considering they're using SRMs, and I wasn't sure how that was going to work out. We did run out of AC2 ammo, so that is something to consider. But I do want to change the light rifle as soon as possible. I like the idea of using the light rifle. We already have enough. We already have full amount of jobs. So let's repair. Can't really avoid it. We're gonna have to repair. There we go. We can also throw some upgrades on some stuff. So, do we upgrade this one at all? No, we did not. Fortified internal structure. No point to having condensed cycle time. I'm going to just let that sit on. And for this one, upgrades. Fortified internal structure. And condensed cycle time makes a lot of sense. 4 medium lasers, so. If we didn't, that would just be a waste of our time not to. Okay, so we got that on. Black market, what's here? AC2, flamer. Oh, we should sell stuff. I remember we messed up a lot of our income because we ended up we bought stuff rather than sold stuff. Let's think of what we can sell, though, for a good amount of money. Jump jets are always there to sell. We really don't care that much about jump jets. I want to sell something that can be useful, or not really useful to us. R5 would be too useful to sell. Small lasers, we don't use many small lasers. So we could always sell them. Especially these ones. So let's sell these. I don't know about selling the really upgraded one, but the one upgraded, it seems decent to sell. And this many SRM2s, I don't think we're going to ever use. SRM2 stream also feels just redundant. And SRM2 stream, that's a hard one. But I don't really think SRM2s are really our deal, so we're going to ignore that. I think SRM, the higher SRMs might be the slowest I'll ever go with SRMs. Or try to. AC-20. I do want, oh, another light rifle. And I can actually buy two. I can buy a few of them. I'm going to buy a few of these. I'm going to actually buy all they have. So I have a lot. Hold on. Actually, hold on. Where's the... They also have the mech market. Let's go ahead and go to equipment. Go to ammo. I want to buy the ammo. Medium rifle ammo. I don't really care about medium rifle because I don't have something that was really a factor. So we're going to go with light rifle half ammo. As many as we can buy of those, and light rifle ammo. Because I want to do the light rifles. Gosh darn it. Upgrades. Well, no, not upgrades. And let's go timeline, just work through this. At least to get the blackjack upgrade. There we go. Done. And loadout. I want to change these to AC2s for light rifles. I'm going to use the unupgraded light rifles. Oh, I put a machine gun on. Whoops! That would have been a little bit of a surprise. If I had, even if I remember to put the if I had put machine gun ammo on, still that would have been a nightmare. Would have been funny though. So we got 2 light rifles on, and we're going to throw on, instead of AC2 ammo, we want the light rifle half ammo. Light rifle half ammo. Light rifles also fire a lot slower, if I remember correctly. But that's kind of in line with what we care about. AC2 is also twice as heavy, but way less damage. It does fire significantly faster, but we're all about peeking, kind of peek and shoot. So I'm gonna do that. I think that's probably a better choice for me. So go with light rifle, and that's capacity is only 17 rounds. My gosh. You know, we might actually be able to put a full-on light rifle ammo on both sides and get away with it. It is significantly lighter. At least that gives us 34 rounds, which is double. 34 rounds each. So that's 34 shots of these. And they fire 6 per minute. You know, I might have lasers on one end and have rifles on the second button in the weapon groups, so I don't overuse them. I'll use the lasers on the small guys, because I could go with heat sinks or more armor. I'm pretty much all armored up, so I don't know if even more armor would really be that helpful. We're gonna go 36. Actually, it's our front armor that keeps going down. Our back armor is really not that necessary. So we're going to go 13, and we're going to go more front torso armor. So we have 43. Because front torso, we are getting demolished. A lot of that. So I'm going to go down to maybe 11 for these, and then go up to 32. 33? Wait, why can't I go 33 there? Oh, it's just 12. There we go. 33. There we go. So we can take a little more face hits because we don't really get shot in the back. Really not much at all. I mean, we get hit a little. But not enough to really justify that much armor back there. So I'm going to do... Can't really put any jump jets there, so I can't go less jump jets. We have so much extra weight to put. I can put either more ammo, more heat sinks, because of our 4 medium lasers. I kind of like the idea of more heat sinks. Maybe one in the head. And then 2 in the body, maybe. And then I could still have 2 more light rifle ammos. If I really wanted. There we go. We got a lot of heat, added heat efficiency right there. I mean, how much heat does that even draw? That's a 3.5 heat. I mean, it's a lot more heat. Don't get me wrong. So the actually adding heat sinks was probably a good decision there. We had 3 more. I think we'll do that. That looks like the right choice there. And I don't think we had any parts get knocked off, right? We probably don't need that many jump jets on this one. I mean, they did really well. So that's something to consider. So should I mess with it already something that works? I think so. I'll do that. I'll have more heat sinks. Wait, I got rid of 2 jump jets, right? Oh yeah, but there are 1. I forgot. So we're only going to be able to add one more heat sink. Actually, we could remove that here. Can we have only 1 jump jet on them? Heat sink. Oh, we're still around half weight. Heat sink. Oh man, I wish we had something else to do that we could do. But I think they got us stuck here because I think more heat efficiency means they're going to be able to shoot more. And I don't really like having just one heat sink just kind of sitting here in the middle of nowhere. We'll leave. We'll do. We already have max armor, so heat sink. And maybe we'll do the 2 jump jets. And we'll be a little lopsided. But we are getting a little extra heat efficiency, which should help. I might even put better lasers on that side. So that way I can kind of make up for it. Bought 1 extra medium. Okay, so that should kind of make up for it. And also prevent them from jumping too high, maybe. Maybe. There's a chance. Right? 20 front armor seemed to do pretty well for them. I can't really say from what I saw. So I'm gonna say 20 front armor was probably pretty okay. I might actually, because by lowering this, I'm not gonna be able to add more. So this is the max armor it can have on it, unless I've removed all rear armor, and I don't think that's necessarily a great idea. So I'm going to start work like that. And our price is going to be pretty low to have to change all this, so that's nice. And loadout. We should be able to change that SRM2. I actually did pretty good considering it only had our SRM2 on one side, actually come to think of it. We did have to make do SRM4, SRM6, there we go. I'm okay with the idea of us just letting hold on, let's move that down. So I have the ammo up there. So the weight went up, but we can kind of remove either a heat sink. We have to either remove 2 heat sinks, or we can, I think we'll remove the 2 heat sinks. These aren't going to draw that much heat, right? When they will, but they can't shoot that fast. I think it shoot pretty fast, to come to think of it. I might actually lower the arms a little bit here. How much can I lower this down? We go to 10. It's going to be about half the thing. If I do 10. I mean, the arms don't have anything important on them, right? Cut one of the jump jets. We really need to consider having extra ammo, too. SRM ammo versus, and then actually have a single heat sink, because it's gonna shoot a lot. So they may have even ran out of ammo last time. I'm not entirely certain. SRM ammo. All the arms really will do is just provide kind of a shield. And we can boost it a little bit now that we've added that. Because there's not really more we can add. Hold on, let's do the ammo and then we do the single heatsink. There we go. We can boost it. Or max armor. So 13, 13, right? And at least that way we actually reach our weight kind of goal. I mean, its heat is a little not as good. It will go down. It will go down. These don't reflect what we're trying to make it, but that's a hope. Okay, hold on. We can try to look at our contracts though. I want to do maybe one more fight. It might take us a little over, but I want to at least do another fight. Do something for House Liao. We only have one more point. Could just do salvage. Try to get a mech. Let's do that. So ready up. Okay. Didn't really have to change anything. I think we're ready as we are. I think we're ready as we are. I think we're going to go in and we're going to try to see if we can... Okay, so this is a raid, so we have to destroy certain structures. Which is a lot better, and it is lower difficulty, so we shouldn't be fighting. I really doubt we'll also be running into any hunchbacks or highly difficult mechs for our weight limit. We really do need to get better mechs. There's only so much you can. Oh, there we can look at our light rifles. Don't get me wrong, one of the assassin variants I think can be really neat. But, oh, hold on, let's do our weapon groups. I'll take the light rifles off of that first weapon group. So we got 3 raid targets, so we're gonna go after this one. It's actually the closest, so I'm gonna say that we do that one. Probably the wisest decision here. I mean, if we go for this one, then we can go straight to that one, and then save the last one for last. We can jump too. This is fun. Let's take a look at our guy, our lance behind us real quick. Oh no, they're a little ahead of us. We've kind of moved a little bit out of being super mobile. Oh, there goes the leopard. I actually didn't know I could see it leave. That's actually kind of fun. That's actually kind of fun to see them leave. They kind of abandoned us a little bit, but probably don't want to get that destroyed. We want to be able to get out. Actually, considering the leopard actually is pretty tough. I wonder if it would be fun to actually kind of do airstrikes with the leopard. I mean, we can already get airstrikes from the from the contract people who can offer it. Okay, so Blum, I need you to go to here. Don't move any closer. Okay, let's get here. Oh no, I thought it was a vehicle. Okay, it is a... Oh yeah, let's try out this rifle. Let's try out this rifle on a building. Woo! Let's gauge our fall here. Let's destroy this building. Can't quite... It's actually just... Oh, it's actually just those little things. I don't really want to waste my rifle ammo just on that. Like, enemy is touching down. Okay, they're landing people? Is that what I'm getting from that? Oh. American, their Buzz Lightyear-esque color scheme coming in. Hold on. Where is this guy? There we go. Easy enough. Technically, we don't have to fight this guy. I just want to see what happens. And we'll get more salvage. We have a contract. They'll give us a bit. Let's destroy that big gun first, though. Okay, it's almost destroyed. There we go. Just got a small laser now, friend. Live with it. Whoop. That's one of our guys running up and shooting him. Okay, maybe we're getting a few urban mechs around here, so maybe we should kind of back off a little bit. Oh, let's not shoot our friend in the back. Okay, everybody go after them. Get that AC-10 off of them. We missed with our light rifles, unfortunately. Come on. Oh, he shot us. These aren't going to be super much of a challenge. Oh, we did go into shutdown. Considering how much weight cooling it is, considering how much weight cooling we have, I'm kind of surprised we're actually having... These rifles are actually kind of posing a little bit of a heat problem. Did I get the turret? Yeah, I did get the armor at least. That's what I wanted before a second shot. Overheat critical is fine. Going into overheat's okay if that. At least that means I'll. Oh, do we have a medium mech walking behind us? I think that's a medium mech. Okay, his other limbs should be coming off soon, or just getting, or just getting a cord. That's also a fine resolution. Another assassin. Maybe we can get that assassin. Okay, one of his legs are almost busted. Okay, who is that? A tank or is that? No, that's a tank. Let's get that assassin. Hold on. Oh, we missed with the... We have to get used to kind of the drop. Okay. There we go. Let's get him with the light rifles. There we go. Oh, actually, didn't it... Okay, I was hoping I was going to do some more. I know it does some decent damage. Oh, nice. We got the legs. We got right at the legs. And our armor's holding out way better this time. I think we made a right choice. We made the right choice. There we go. Legs gone. Okay, so I'm going to tell everyone to form up on me. Remember, we do have damage. We have damage insurance, so I'm not too worried. And we did go mostly for salvage. I don't think we have enough to get... Is that an LRM? I'm not going to worry about that. We're going to keep going to the next target. Don't want to become absolutely... I don't want to get too damaged on useless fights. Pointless fights. I wonder how far again I could shoot with these things. I'm going to try to see how far out I can shoot. I think they're only around the same. I think they're only about 400. The same as the medium lasers, I think. Let's see if I can fire. I'm going to try to play a little smart with these. Ah, oh, perfect! Now I feel like a tank. Firing like an actual kind of cannon. I feel like that actually can hurt something. Pretty bad. on, let's see. Oh, missed them a little bit, I think. Let's try to fire. Oh, no, they got him first. Okay, so let's get our target here. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna just let them do their thing. Oh no, I think we told them to hold fire. Okay, there we go. We just really only need to take out like satellite dishes. I'm kind of surprised. Okay, there we go. Whoop. Oh, we missed. Hold on, let's get this turret. The dust is blocking my eyes. Can't see through all the smoke. Lose the little drone. The little drone turret. Okay, we're getting heat critical. No point in just sticking around. Let's get to extraction. No point. We don't need to fight anymore. I think that did turn out to be a little bit of an easier mission. So. Oh, we got them. Okay, so let's get everybody on us. Got a little bit of a walk, unfortunately. Not that many mechs. Not that many mechs this time. MechWarrior Monday. So this is one of the more recent MechWarrior Mondays where we didn't get absolutely everything in the red. So glad to see we actually came out maybe a little bit ahead this time. And with most of our mechs probably all together. I mean, that one didn't even lose its arm, the assassin, and it has no armor on its arm. So Blum pretty much walked in and didn't get scratched. Pretty basically didn't even get touched. Let's see. Now damages are going to be lower because there really wasn't that much to shoot at. Ooh, actually, hold on. We did. Oh, we could have gotten an assassin. That would have been amazing. Amazing to get actually another assassin since we gave one up. But our salvage was not allowed to be that high, so fortunately, you can get one of these varying urban mechs. The only real difference is one can kind of sell for more. The same variant. You know, I'll do that. I'm gonna sell it for, try to sell for more. Just take all these AC weapons. And medium lasers. There we go. And we did pretty good. I think we did pretty good. Yeah, 3 damage. Blum was just sat out. And Lieutenant Manuel did really well. And from the looks of it, I think our armor distribution went pretty nice. I can't say Sands did so great, so I'm going to say that the missiles, maybe there's something we can look at it. And it could just be that since we were firing from long range, there weren't that many targets. They just didn't get a lot of hits out. And based off the less damage taken, they probably just didn't take as much damage. But Lieutenant Manuel doing double. So that's something to celebrate there. However, I am kind of worried about Lieutenant Manuel's continued use, considering they have they only can go up to 2 armor, which is a bigger problem, making them kind of a light mech user. But everyone kind of got 1 mech kill. Something also to consider, except for Blum, which mostly just provided air support. Still doing about the same damage as Sands. So, fun to see, fun to notice. And we got pretty much all the money back from getting damaged. So again, basically free money. So I want to set those guys to repair real quick. Repair. And what I'm going to do, and we didn't lose anything either, so that's good. So, and what I'm going to do for the mech market is I'm going to just sell that urban mech for what I can get from it. And that's a lot of money. So for 7, if I do the math, okay, I'm not gonna be able to do the math here. Let's say I spent 10 points. Okay, I spent like I think 7 points, but let's say I spent 10 salvage points on something that I sold for 300,000. That's pretty good value because I get maybe like, so that's like 30,000 each, right? It's like 30,000 each point. And there's not many things that will sell for that much. I mean, a PPC will sell for something, but we're talking per point. And I think PPC is like at least 2 points or something like that. So that's not a bad sale. And we are selling everything on it too. So I guess we could have just stripped a little bit off of it. But I think that's good. I think we actually kind of came out all right that time. We had a little less money than we had last time, but you know, a lot more experience and kind of back on our feet since we're only having light damages versus really where everything was in the red. So thanks. It's been a lot of fun. I hope you guys have a good one. Hope you guys enjoyed. And you guys have a good one. All right. Bye.